everyone, and welcome to the stream. Whether you're watching this live or watching it pre-recorded later, just want to say thank you so much for tuning in to the video. I really appreciate it. It means a ton to me. And that being said, let's kind of get down to business. We are going to be out here chasing red deer, great ones, hopefully. We're still pretty early into the grind. We have 149 total kills, and with those kills we have 2 diamonds, 1 troll, and 1 rare. The rare was a piebald stag. He was a silver. We got him in the last stream. We do have a couple of rare females hanging around, a couple of piebalds, but we leave them be just because we don't want to mess with our grind too much and do any harm. So I just need to, I believe we'll just change the time and then get after it. We've hit these spots. I think we'll probably go up there and just kind of make our way around as we usually do. So thank you guys so much for watching, and without further ado, let's get after some red deer. Bump it back to about 7 o'clock. And let's come up here. Let's see what we got. Need to spray some of this to help us stay covered. That's a 4, don't care about him. I don't know why my animal clues goes off all the time. Hey, welcome in, Logan. Glad to see you in another stream. What do we got over there? There's a 7. We'll go and drop a ping over there. We might want to come back to him. That's a dink, so he can stay. We'll just kind of pan around real quick. That's a good one. Another 7. A 6. What are you? 3, so that's fine. See, an 8. So we've got a lot out here that we've got to take care of. We're gonna start with that guy. It's not giving us any, too crazy good of an angle, but that'll do it for him. So they went alert from that, which is fine. I would kind of like him to turn back around, but it doesn't look like he's going to. So we'll do that, shoot him in the neck. He's still calm, which is good. That guy's a ways out there. He's not going to go very far. Then we'll we'll go ahead and just tuck it right in there. He's not going to go very far. So there's 4 already. We'll go ahead and come back and start by picking up this guy. We might get another one over here. It's hard to say. There's a duck. A couple of them. That's not what we're after. There is another 8. Alright, let's see. Oh, he stopped to drink right there. He's probably a solo. Yeah, he looks pretty solo. About 270. Aim right near top of the spine. Pile drive him real quick. Alright, I took off running. That ups our total thus far for this spot to 5. There we go. Hope you're doing well, Logan. Having a good day. I'm good. It's been a busy day. I spent the entire day working in the backyard and had some dinner and then decided I gotta get back after the red deer grind because great ones don't spawn themselves. Do kind of wish we would have been able to have shot this guy from a blind or something, but it's alright. There he is. So we were able to pull 2 nice 8s out of here. I'll go ahead and pick up that extra one. Ooh, freezing rain? Yikes. That's not very fun. That stuff will get you. But glad to hear that other than that it was good. We haven't had freezing rain, but man, it sure poured where I'm at yesterday. And then today, the sun was all back out and shining again. So you just never know what it's gonna do at any given time. Is that 8? Nice. Should have a 6. Should have 2 6s somewhere over here. Oh, what are you? 120. We're just gonna go ahead and shoot him. Maybe he'll turn back around. Now that he's behind a tree, he'll probably just sit there. Did get us up to some high pressure. Not my favorite thing to do, but gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, so here's this one. I guess not yet. There's still one more we've got to run back and pick up. But we pulled a lot out of here. 7 out is always good. Where was this guy? Do. Where? There he is. Okay. This guy. And we'll make our way back. I feel like it should have been around in that zone. That other 6 will be at. I could grab the dog and pull the dog with us, but honestly, the dog kind of annoys me. Was that a... Okay, that was a... They're respawning here faster than we can do anything about it. Fun fact. Because there's no way that he was here before. And it's an 8. There's that one. I'm gonna try to get into this blind real quick. So if I can get into this blind, I'll take a shot at him, maybe. No, I don't know where he went. We'll catch him on the next rotation. But that is, I mean, it's awesome, but it's a little, almost annoying. Makes it kind of difficult. Hey, Anthony! Welcome into another stream. Glad to have you back. Hope you're doing well. Oh, there you go. I am on 156. There's that one. I think we've got 2 solos here now. I mean, I can't let you win that easy. It's all right though. You'll get them. Okay, let's see. I really want to pop those solos, but let's try. From him. Maybe we can get that guy. Well, that guy's not really helping us at all. Oh, we did hit him again. Well, we'll have to hop on the ATV to get him. And reload because we just burnt through a bunch of ammo. Oh, well, maybe we won't get on the ATV actually. Hey, but it's not about how many kills in the grind, it's about how quickly to get the great one. If it takes me, a year and 5,000 kills to get him, and it takes you 3 weeks and 100 kills, you win. Well, it's not too late to switch to Hirschfelden. If you're afraid I'm gonna beat you. You just never know how the random is gonna do for you. Where did this guy decide to pile up at? Should have tracks somewhere right up in here. Somehow we got off of him, but good thing we found him again. There he is. Hey, that's a fair point. Right, flesh, and then flesh and intestines. Wow, I whiffed both of those shots. That was atrocious. Alright, let's see what we've got over here. They're alert and on edge. Appears there's not going to be a shooter there. Well, that's annoying. Means I really wasted an opportunity. Sorry, we'll make up for it here. Well, time to hit the exteriors, Logan. See if something pops somewhere else. Let's see what we've got. That's a shooter. That's not. That is. That one back there is. Where is this? That guy's out 300. We'll start with him. Yeah, you just never know what's gonna happen. I got that guy. Looks like that 5 that was out there left. So we'll start meandering our way over there. Hey, you know, that's a good problem to have right there, Logan. I hope you do. If there's that 5. Should be able to get to the blind. 6 and another 6. Hopefully we can get all 3 of those guys. So he's out 180. Those guys are out way further, so should be able to poke him without having an issue. They did go alert, though. Alarmed, even. I need him to just chill back out. We'll see if maybe he mellows out somewhere out there. I'll take a trotting shot, but I don't like this nonsense he's doing. But I need my breath back. Well, we hit him. not as good as I would have liked. And we hit him again, so that'll help. Should be right up there. So that was 5 here. We'll take that. Where'd these guys end up? Being red deer, like what are you guys doing here? Well, I guess they're not really doing anything. That's the 5. This guy's, yeah, right there. Then we'll go get these last 2 and then move on to our next zone, probably down there. That is a 4. Want to make sure we're not leaving anything on the table. Oh, that knocked me out. Here's the first one. Smoked him. And the second one, we'll actually just fast travel to. It'll save us a little bit, not much, but a little bit of time. They don't even care about me. Which, that's fine by me. Well, he wasn't going to go much further. No dimes today. But in the last stream, yesterday's stream, we got 2 diamonds and a rare. Not sure if you were there for those. We were also trolled, but... But we've already pulled a couple of big 8s today. Hopefully there's just more. All after you left. Hey, you know, that's why you gotta stay for the whole thing. Couple of 7s. Not sure if I spooked. I would have thought I spooked some out. I think that there's... Well, those are solos that were down there, but... That guy's a dink. Dink, another 7. 2 7s over there. A lot of shooters over there, actually. There you go, that's what I like to hear. Where is... that other 7 go? Is he hiding? He's hiding right behind him. I better reload this. Okay, we did hit him. Let's see. These guys spook. Nope. Alright, let's see what we can do here. That was an awful shot. But I'm sure that'll bring him down, unfortunately. Well, it's alright, we got a couple out of the deal. Well, more than a couple, we got 4 out of the deal. One of them is going to be a little bit of a track, though. Would I not even spook them all out of there? Oh no! Hurry, reload so I can get a bonus kill. There goes. Added a good bit of pressure, but we're hitting so many different areas and getting so many different zones that that pressure should be gone by the time we get back. See what we're working with here. I think we got 2 7s out of this spot, so that's good. No, I don't want to examine the track. There we go. Oh, this guy was... Oh, that must have been the, Nice, we got lucky when we picked him. More fleeing red deer? That guy looks little and I don't want to spot him, so... I want to stay on that other track. I don't think this guy went too far, and actually maybe it'll benefit us by him going kind of a little ways. By the time we fast travel back to this spot to get those ones, maybe there'll be some on the other side that'll show back up. I kind of doubt it, but you never know. think we've already done a better job so far at being more efficient with our shots. Somebody thinks they're cool enough to warning call me. We'll see if they're still sticking around when I crest up over this hill. Grab this guy. Yeah, first shot was awful. Oh, chopper raid? Welcome in, Ruth. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, I got a few of you guys funneling in. Hey everyone, welcome in. Thank you guys. Oh man, Ford, the real putts, Tiffany Moss, Wyatt Jones. Welcome in everybody. Thank you so much for popping in. Thank you, Chopper, for sending the crew my way. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Hey, Chopper. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Appreciate it, Ford. Landry, welcome in. Glad to see you guys funneling in. Nice. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Chopper's stream. I was hanging out in there for a little bit before I came this way to fire mine up. We're just out here doing a little bit of red deer grinding and hoping to get a great one sooner rather than later to add to the total. No, it was horrible. Oh, Putz, I don't believe that for a second. I was there. I know that he was doing at least a couple of things. Oh, thank you guys. Appreciate the subs and the likes and all that good stuff. Hey, as you guys know, that's what helps all these channels out, big or small, is likes and subs. Nashon, welcome in. Yeah, I may have been born at night, Putz, but it wasn't last night. Well, thank you guys all so much for hopping in. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Hey, I mean, I could definitely complain about not having ice cream. If you have the choice of having ice cream and not having ice cream, I feel like the answer's pretty obvious. Unless you're lactose intolerant, that is. I really want to take that guy out. He's been kind of sneaking around for a while. Let's see if he gives us a decent shot. I don't like that. I could have tried to shoot him in the head, but I'm just not overly confident with that. Hey, I mean, that's the best way to do it. DoorDash does all the heavy lifting, and you get ice cream? Oh, there's a 9! Oh, let's go. Wyatt, we are about 165 kills in, so it's still just a baby grind. Alright, let's see. That kind of looks like it's a half and half rack, so I'm not sure what he's going to do. Well, he won't make diamond if we shoot him with the 300, that's for sure. Let's see here. We're going to... I don't like that zero range. I'm just going to take him outside of the blind. Get a little bit closer, a little more dead on the zero. Oh, 2,000 Wyatt? Nice. I know, I'm a little worried he's not gonna make it, Putz. That's what I was thinking. He's not the... He's definitely got a lot of wonk to him. But it would be a cool one if he did make it. Alright, let's see what we got here. We're going to go ahead and switch to this real quick. Try to get this guy. Oh, we're going to be tracking him a ways. If we hit him, maybe? Yeah. Oh, we hit him. Of course we hit him. That's alright. Well, at least we're getting max levels to pop up. That means the herd management's starting to set in a little bit. That'll be the 4th max level in about 200 kills. So, just not getting the diamond ratio we'd like out of them. But we'll see what this guy ends up scoring. $242. Man, it's a little low for my liking, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because I think that's like an 8 rack. So he probably... Oh, he did make it! Oh, man. Well, that is a wild, wild combination. 244. Well, Putz, Logan, I'm glad you guys were wrong. We're going to definitely tax him because that guy is weird. Yeah, he'll be finding his way to the lodge. Alright, now we've got to track this guy down. I probably shouldn't have taken a shot at him with the 303, but we did anyways. So, alright, well, little stroll to get out here to this guy, that's for sure. Yeah, just made it. He was close. Yeah, I've been... Well, so far then, that makes 3 diamonds overall in the grind. In almost 200 kills, so that's not a bad ratio. It doesn't hurt my feelings. Yeah, I really want to do a fallow grind forward, but haven't been able to pull the trigger on it yet. And we decided to do red deer after we got our great one black bear the other day. Feral goats. We did get our first diamond feral goat during our red deer grind setup the other day, which was nice. He was a big old feral goat too. Well, there you go, Logan. I was getting pretty good at mule deer during my mule deer grind, but the rest of them not as much. There's some red deer scampering around. You're doing, Putz, you're doing red deer and fallow at the same time? I would probably do it on Tay if I were to do it. I've also thought about doing it here, but we'll kind of just see how it goes. I like to take it one grind at a time, unless the grind starts taking way too long, then I'll add in another one. But, oh, we just almost shot him through the neck, but come on down here. Well, first we got to change the time, get it back to their drink time. Yeah, that's what I've heard, Ford. We'll see. That is true, you could just go right into it. Man, you could set up probably a really good grind for them on Scotland here, because I think the fallow only drink in the southern half, where the red deer are in the northern half. There might be a little overlap, but that way you wouldn't have to worry about pressure whatsoever. Sometimes it's tough dealing with all the pressure stuff and getting everything all taken care of when you do multiple grinds on the same map, which I haven't done yet. Normally if I have 2 grinds going at once, I went the wrong way. If I have 2 grinds going at once, it's different maps. Oh dang! Only 2 lakes is wild for a fallow grind, or for any grind for that matter. But if you're pulling, what's that guy? That's a 5. He's a solo. Well, that probably spooked everything out of everywhere. Oh no, not everything. So that's good. That's what you need. I mean, if you have all those drink zones and you have them spread out enough to where, you know, you can still pull the kills out that you need, I mean, that's awesome. You're going to save money on tents that way. Not have to worry about fast traveling around as much. There's an absolute stud, level 2. We will definitely shoot him after the grind is over, and he'll be in the Hall of Shame. Let's see. Don't think there's any... Is that a shooter? That is a shooter. That one looks like it too. Probably try for maybe those 2. Yeah, you definitely get a lot of the difference for everyone's map. You know, some spots might have nothing, some spots might have a lot. I know I've definitely noticed that with any grind. I didn't like that shot. That we didn't get into a lung. Come on. Well, he'll go down. We're starting to mess up our shots a little bit again. I mean, if you get something that works for you, you've got to just ride it out. Because if it works for you and you're able to be efficient in your grind, or whatever it is that you're doing, you know, even just your hunt, then you might as well take advantage of it. Ford, my bear grind worked perfectly for me. We managed to get our great one in just over 350 kills using the 4-lake method on SRP. There were some times where the respawns were a little wonky, but honestly, I couldn't really tell with them just because we weren't there for all that long. All right, let's see. We should shoot that one too, actually. Oh, well. He moved, so that makes it easy. I guess we won't shoot that one. I'll just track this guy down. Hopefully he didn't go too far. It is a very low bleed rate, but... Ooh, nice putts. How many kills in are you? Oh, 10,000 kills is brutal. Yeah, I've been super fortunate that none of my grinds have gone crazy long. With my longest being Wolf, which was, I believe, like 960 or something, 960. But they've been all... Oh, what are you doing? Got a solo over here. Good thing he's a 4. Ain't that the truth, Putz? That's why I use the handy-dandy clicker on the phone. That way I don't have to do any of the real work. I just tap the screen and it keeps track for me. Not seeing any over there. Looks like we only have the one shooter here, unless there's... Yeah, no, that 4. We're not going to worry about. Piled that one up. Yeah, Nashon, I am very, very lucky. Definitely, don't envy the people who it takes them thousands upon thousands of kills to get a great one. Ooh, Ford, nice. That's a lot of great one bears. I'm trying to diversify and try to get at least one of every great one, or one of every great one before I go back. But 14 definitely takes some dedication. Yeah. Hey, I mean, that's awesome that you can kind of do both. I need to get after some fallow more. I'm still searching for my first diamond fallow. I got trolled about a week and a half ago, and that was rough. But let's see. Here is this guy. He was pretty dinky, but that's nice when you can kind of grind with friends. Makes it a little bit more enjoyable. There's a 7. That's not a shooter. That is, but I don't know if we'll get that one. We'll see. Definitely start with the 7. Well, I really hope he doesn't walk behind that. Okay, good. He's going to be out in front of the female. Oh, good, and that only alerted that one. And so we'll just drop that guy. Perfect. We'll go ahead and tally up 2 more. Let's see, where did these guys pile up at? Here's this guy. And this one down here. There he is. That was a little high, but it worked. I mean, I would agree. I don't think you need every zone of any species for them to spawn. I think it's just kind of easier. Plus, then you're kind of aware of where stuff is respawning, and then easier to keep track of that way. Yes, Anthony, we got a really wonky diamond not too awfully long ago. But since that, no others. Oh, nice, Ford. Yeah, the bear grind definitely got a lot of... It was a good one for money. Let's see if we have any... That looks like a shooter. That's a big 8. Let's see what we've got, if we got any solos. We're still racing. But no great one, so we haven't ended the race yet. Yeah, Crocs will do great for money too. I really liked the wolf grind. The wolf grind did really good for money for me. Piled him up. Yeah, it is insane for money. Okay, don't trample me. Ow. Smoked that guy. I really, really like this spot. Perfect, Anthony. Yeah. I strongly encourage anybody who wants to post, you know, their trophies either in the Discord or in the community section of the channel. And, you know, it doesn't have to be a diamond or a great one. You know, it's whatever's a trophy for you guys. Let's see. I think that there's... Maybe there's not another shooter there, but... Definitely got 2 decent shooters here with that 7 and 8. That 7 just looks huge, too. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's see here. We're going to start with this guy. I'm sure I got into... Yeah, we got into the goods on him. I'm not even going to try to shoot again. Well, I couldn't because I didn't have any ammo. That's why you always reload, guys. Alright, sounds good, Ford. Thanks for popping in. I really appreciate it. Glad to see all you guys popping in. Ooh, spike red deer putts? Or a spike fallow? Are they even spike fallows? Yeah, the first one was good, Anthony. The second one was questionable, but it brought him down at a reasonable pace, so we're not too upset about it. Round, smoked that guy. It was a non-vital organ hit, but should have went down right there. Yep, he just ducked. It was a little far back, but yeah, I'm not sure if there's a spike fallow just because of their rack form, the way that they are, but I do have a spike red deer, and he is really, really sad looking. They look dinky. Well, let's see if we've got... Oh, yep, there we go. Perfect. So there's a 6 there, but that means we'll be able to walk right up to our piebald. We have a piebald female somewhere out there on that island. But they like to get stuck out there. There goes the level 4. We get to run by the female and say hi to her. Let's see if there's anything. Sometimes the stags like to hide out in the back, it seems like, but I'm not seeing any actually, so that's fine. There's another piebald female. We do have 2 that are roaming around. Looks like we might not have much for males at all here other than this 6. See, there's that other piebald. Go ahead and just shoot him in the back of the head, neck area. I don't know if we can get out here this way. I think we have to kind of come around to the side. Just make sure there was nothing else kind of lurking around that we didn't see. Doesn't look like it. Make sure we don't have any solos that popped over across the way. We've seen that happen a few times, but doesn't look like it. So here is our piebald. She likes to hang out on this island. They definitely look good. Took care of him. Got a little up in this area. This area always seems to have a ton. Alright, let's see. What are you? Come That'll work. Spooked everything out within a 100-mile radius, but that's okay. That's a nice big 8. He kinda looks a little odd, but I think it's the leaves in front of him give him kind of an interesting look. Let's see. Got anything else? Doesn't look like it. And he was the only shooter out there, I believe. And just floor him. Go ahead and come grab this guy and then wander back over. There's a 3. That 3 actually might be a spike. He might fork off a little bit on those. But I'm pretty sure the 2 that we have in the northeast is just a spike. This guy shouldn't have ran too far because we put a decent shot on him. This might be his track here. Yeah, looks like it. I actually snuck it into the vitals. Which will take that, brings him down pretty quick when you're rocking the 300. Nice little 7. Come out there and see. See what we've got. Oh, I think we should have a solo 8 somewhere up here to the left. Yeah, that was brutal, Anthony. You know, sometimes it's just the way it goes. They can't all make diamond as much as we'd like them to. But that's what keeps it interesting and keeps you on your toes. Alright, let's see. I didn't really... don't think I saw this herd, but... I think if there was a male, it might have only been a small one that hangs out here. Hey, they definitely can be. There's no guarantee in any of that. Oh, that's a 5, so that's a shooter. See if there's anything else out there. Doesn't look like it yet. We just want to get over here to the blind. Try to save as much pressure as we can, even though it's not a crazy big deal. Maybe that 8 that we shot right there was that 8 that we saw in the last rotation. Alright. And good night. That'll do it for that guy. Fortunately for us, unfortunately for him. Yeah, I like the tripod stands more, I think. But they're twice as expensive. So I just can't justify using them. I mean, it's already expensive enough to set up a grind. You know, might as well save a little bit where we can. Especially since I don't tear down old grinds. I just make completely new ones. So it gets expensive fast. I think when I set this one up, man, it might have cost me $350,000. It cost me a lot to get this grind set up. And that's the way, I mean, that's the way most of them are. Most of them are about that price because I get 16 tents, I get 16 blinds, or so. Sometimes I don't need 16 blinds, but I get a lot. But fortunately, you know, it's just like an investment. The grinds will kind of pay for themselves eventually. Let's see. There's an 8. Looks like we don't have any. Oh, there's a 9, guaranteed troll with the troll rack. So that's a bummer, but still is what it is. We'll go ahead and smoke that 9 real quick. He was kind of tucked back there a little ways too. Hopefully I don't shoot a tree, but we didn't. He'll go down. This guy is out there a ways. He'll just pile right up. Yeah, they definitely they'll get you pretty quick, Anthony. Well, that's another 9, so that's promising. That's not a bad thing as much as it is a bummer that he trolled. That's our 5th max level and under 300 kills. So, I don't know where that guy came from either, though. I don't know if I'll be able to get in to my blind. Maybe. Six. Is that a 6 or a 5? It's a 4. Oh, yeah, the feeders are kind of pricey too. That guy's calm. I would really like to make it into this blind before I floor him, but if I'm not able to, I'm not able to. It's not the total end of the world. Where is he? There he is. Attentive. Didn't mean to sprint, but oh well. Come on, just get me in here. Well, and it's a shame that Red Deer rack trolls every time, because I really kind of like that 9 rack. It's just a lot more simplistic, it seems. But oh well. Oh, I spooked them? Really? Alarmed. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, actually. He won't go far. I believe nothing else is over there unless a solo's popped. But we'll come over here and grab this guy. And then that's 4 more kills. Including a Troll 9. Uneven rack 8. And I really think they look good with the uneven racks too. Hey, this could be just a textbook replica of the tortoise and the hare. I may be off to a fast start, but might just be a flash in the pan and not get anything anytime soon. Hey Landry, welcome back in. Glad to see you in the stream. Glad to have all you guys in the stream. It's awesome. This is the 7. And this right here, yeah, that's the troll. He'll probably be a low 240s. Yeah, 240 exactly. Absolutely nothing impressive. What do I got? Oh, birds. Oh well. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, nice, Landry. Yeah, no worries. Glad to have you in the stream. Glad to have you chatting if that's what you want to do. If you just want to hang out and watch, you know, absolutely do that too. Whatever. You guys are more than welcome to do whatever you want. I'll chat with you if you want to chat, but never a requirement to talk in my streams. Pick up this guy, single-lunged him. Yeah, there we go, Anthony. This spot. I didn't get any out of here last time, which was uncommon. We'll see. Man, I've got to... 3. We'll see if we can shoot that guy in the back before, well, not before he gets over the hill, I guess. We're gonna have to be a little bit quicker next time to get that 5. Let's see. Don't know if we have any... Haven't had any shooters at that spot for a while. So maybe if we can get that area shot down, don't have to come here anymore. Which we can start eliminating zones and spots to check. That's big. Ooh, nice, Landry. Yeah, I mean it's such a chill game to play while watching streams, YouTube, or even just playing regular TV. Definitely nice. For wolves and whitetail, are you great one grinding for them? Ooh, a super rare? Let's go. That's awesome. I have only been lucky enough to get one super rare. It was a dilute mule deer during my mule deer grind. Hey, nice, Landry. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes I like to do that too. Just kind of wander around and, as Flinter says, let the hunt take you where it will. That guy's way out there. I don't know why he's nervous, but he is. That's a solo. What are you? 7. Maybe try for him and then up to the 7. If we are so lucky. I think we hit the 7. Definitely did that time. So he'll go down. If that guy's still... I would need him to kind of come up over the hill. But if he did... Well, you know, we may just run this way, and if he presents us with a shot, we'll kind of take it as we run over here. Try to stay efficient. Ground kangaroo, nice. Wisconsin, very cool. I am on the West Coast. I don't like to say exactly where I'm at, but I'm on the West Coast of the United States. That guy, let's see that other red deer popping up yet. Alright, let's see here. Bunny rabbit fleeing. I don't know where that red deer was hanging out at. Oh, there. Well, that's not him. That's a different one. But we're going to take that one because that one's going to be a little bit of a bonus kill. But first we've got to track down this one. Fortunately, I think he did go down pretty quick. Hey, sometimes a little run and gun works pretty well. You just never know. And here is the blood of this guy. Hopefully he... Oh, it was right there. Sweet. Straight into the guts, but... it works. Oh man, I would love for that guy to kind of make his way out. I play on PlayStation 5. Oh, slow down. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. He's not going to go too far, so another bonus kill. Which it's good that we're getting those solo zones taken care of. A little bit of extra pressure, but it's really not going to hurt anything in the long run. Oh, nice putts. I've thought about switching to PC just because it's easier to stream on there, but at the end of the day, I don't want to start over with all the trophies and stuff, so I kind of just suck it up for the streaming and YouTube aspect of it, and it's worked out so far for me. Oh, there you go, Landry. That guy shot him twice, but brought him down quickly. Oh, we already checked there. You know, I wonder if we're just gonna come back here real quick and fast travel here and look back to that spot where those animals were. See if maybe there's anything there. There's not anyway, so it doesn't matter. Come here. That is true, Putz. A fresh start could be nice. That's just a big switch. Plus, financially, I don't really want to get into a PC setup right now. Because to get a nice one, they're not cheap. There's a nice 8. I don't know why he's traveling already, but fleeing 6, fleeing 7. Let's see. Why are they all? Oh, because their drink time's over. That's why they're traveling. That makes sense. Hope that didn't work. Well, we'll go get that guy, and then we'll change the time. Yeah, I know all the parts got expensive fast, which that's definitely unfortunate for people looking to build, but I mean that's the way of the world. You get while the getting's good, or you don't get what you're after. Let's see. Wouldn't mind seeing another 9 pop up soon. Just off of the neck. All but touched it. Yeah, absolutely. And they took a ton. And that's just business 101, you know, if the supply goes crazy like that, or if the demand goes crazy like that, yeah, the price is going to be reflected. Bump this back a bit. Yeah, yep, all us commoners just get the leftovers. If we're lucky. Alright, let's head down here. I think the last time we were down here we shot a little bit differently because we got one ran right past us. Squatch Nation, yeah. I know a lot of people do that, especially if they're, you know, just kind of getting into YouTube and then growing a little bit. It can be nice to transition to a PC, but I just haven't been able to do it yet. Nice, Anthony. That was what I started playing on. Not for the channel. The channel's only been on the PS5. But personally, I started playing the game on PS4. Nice 7 out there. I mean, the game runs great on PS4 or PS5. So it's kind of one of those, you know, don't fix what isn't broken sort of things. But yeah, absolutely. You've gotta get it taken care of while you can. 4. Well, let me see if I can't shoot one of these guys running along, like that one. Oh, no. That'll do it for him. But now is that 7 still there? It's alert, but that's okay. That was a little high. By a little high, I mean a lot high. That's okay. We got 2 out of here. We're just slowly but surely plugging away at these red deer. We've gotten 43 so far today. Where'd this guy end up piling up at? Right here. Very nice. Gonna run out this way. Yeah. Easy to spend money on bills and that sort of stuff quickly. They definitely just seem to gobble up all the money you would rather use on fun stuff. But stuff's got to get paid. That's him walking in. This must be him running out. Looks like it, because there's a little blood there. Fox warning up there. Good for him. Or I guess her. Man, if I could manage out this zone here and this zone here, that would be awesome. I think so far these two zones are my least favorite. I really like that 7 rack. I think that that looks really good. Well, I don't know what she was doing so close. Her fleeing, I mean, she had to have been, and I guess maybe not too far off the water, but I mean, if they're just females, that's fine. I don't really care what they do. The males are what I'm after, like that 7. There's a 2. Alright. That is for sure. Too many times people get caught up in money being everything, and you know, it's not, because it always leaves you wanting more. Doesn't matter how much you have, you always need just a little more money or a little more things. And you'll never get there to be fully satisfied. Nice 8 there. Try for that 8 and 7. Those are some solid respawns out of I think a couple of 5s. Or a 5 and a 6 maybe. Five way out there. This spot is just almost a little bit too close to them. Kind of makes it difficult to get into, but if we can go 8 to 7. Well, that worked. Let's see, maybe try for that one too. Well, he's gonna run for a little ways. Not too far though. Yeah, that's for sure. Once you're gone, there's no amount of stuff that you can enjoy after that. There's the 8. Tuck that right into the heart. Not a bad one. And then here's the 7. Just tucked it into the goods. Now we'll make our way over to this guy and claim him before we hit this spot, and then up there, and then start the run over again. We're almost to the 2-hour point of the stream. We'll probably only run this stream about 3 hours. We'll have to head to the trophy lodge too. We've already got 1 trophy to put in there. And then we've got 3 trophies from the last stream. We crashed right at the end of the stream. And so I wanted to hold off on putting those trophies in until until we could get back on the stream for you guys to do them with me. So lots of action in the trophy lodge today. Let's see. Here is blood. That gal must be stuck. There's definitely a few spots around here where, just on this map in general, where they can't really path away. They just enjoy being stuck. Just a tick high, but that's okay. Where did that guy? I don't know if that might have been actually the 4 that was here. We did have a 4 that was hanging out on this side. I don't know, that seems like a heavier red deer. Maybe he ran out this way. He did, it's a 6. I think we can put a shot on him. Alright, well he's gonna go down out there somewhere. If we can try to keep an eye on him. Not sure if the other red deer are gonna stick around after hearing that gunshot though. Nope, they dipped out. Which is a little bit of a bummer, but not the end of the world. We'll hit them. Or did they move down? They might have kind of scooched down a little bit. Get back over to the blind and then take a shot out. No worries, Logan. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I really appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one. So there's that 5 and that 5. Alright, well we got those guys down. So that gives us 3 more. Yep, sounds good, Logan. Have a good rest of your day. Probably should have grabbed an ATV to rip around, but that's okay. Thank you, Logan. I appreciate it. Red grouse mating call out there. Let's see. Switch that ping over to there because we should be able to find this guy wherever he decided to flop down at, since this is probably his track. Yeah. But I don't want to pick it up yet because I think we still have that other one on there. Got him. Yep, there he is. All right, sweet. So here's one of, I believe, the 3. I think we got 3 of them. And they both kind of ran a little bit, I think. Second one didn't run as far as the first one did, though. All right, let's see. All right, Landry, that's awesome. Glad to see you're still here. Oh, these guys flopped over right next to each other, which is awesome. Makes it a lot easier to track them down. It's kind of a wonky rack on that guy. Then up to this spot. I really like this spot. I just wish that there was like one less tree up here. There's one tree that just blocks this drink zone. Like if I could just, actually I guess there's a couple, but if that right there was gone, oh, that would be perfect. There's a 7. Just make sure we don't have any solos that popped up. Doesn't look like it, so we'll go ahead and just smoke that guy. Little heart shot there will do the trick. Don't know what's going on here, but we're just gonna fast travel back here again, get away from the buggy tent. Get this guy. Not a bad little 7. And then head back over here. So like a lot of our pressure is, I guess there's a little bit of pressure there, but most of it's staying only about 3 or 4 spots behind us, and with us hitting like what, probably almost 10 spots, 8 or 9 spots, that pressure is well dissipated before we come back around again, which is nice. It's nice to know that we can hit a couple of zones outside of a blind and not ruin it for the next go around. How many solos over here? Where is there's that herd. 4. Actually doesn't even. Hey, that's awesome. I love when they hang out. I don't know where the rest of this herd is, because there's supposed to be quite a bit more red deer here. Let's, maybe we'll change the Well, there's a lot of time left in there. I don't want to reset the time yet. But I thought about it. We'll check here and see if it's kind of wonky, then we might reset it. All right. 6. What are you? You look like that's a 4, but you 5. Come on. You're probably only like a 6 or a 5. Even worse. That's okay. Let's see if we've got any stragglers. There's a straggler. 7. See if we can't get that one as well. Six. We got a lot of small shooters here. We'll see what we can work with. Piled up. Folded like a lawn chair. Then we'll just reload real quick and get that one. And that gives us 4 here before we've even hit that other side. Also just folded. Always good when the shots line up the way they're supposed to. She's a little stuck. Smoked that guy. And this one. This guy up here gave us a nice follow-up shot too. That way we wouldn't have to track him as long. Less tracking we have to do, the better. But I want to... There we go. I mean, he was already all but done, but a little extra didn't hurt. This guy wasn't nearly as far as I initially pinged. That's good. Saves me some time running. Don't see... There is a nervous red deer over there. Not sure if there's a stag with her. There is, but of course it's the 4 that we don't want anything to do with. So, that's fine. We'll go ahead and zip down here. Hey, the hunt professor. Welcome in. Glad to have you in the stream. Ooh, there's a 7. I don't like that he's traveling, but... we're just gonna have to smoke him pretty quick. Oh, he's gonna go a little ways, dang it. There's one of our piebalds. I don't know where the other piebalds ended up, but... I always try to be on my A game as much as I can. Especially when we got some A-listers watching. But just because I promise to try doesn't mean I will be on my A game. Because sometimes it just does not work out. Yeah, that sounds like what's about right for me. Try to give the A game, sometimes C. Sometimes we get flashes of A where it's like, oh, do I know what I'm doing now? And then it gets back to normal and you're like, oh no, I have no idea what I'm doing. Normally shows up right after I hit a couple of good shots. I'm like, okay, I've got my mojo back. And then I whiff some easy ones. That's not male. I'd love to let's see. Ain't that the truth? There are some times where I couldn't hit water if I fell out of a boat. But doesn't stop me from trying and getting back out after it. There we go. We'll take that one. Little bonus kill. Don't know which herd he was out of, but we did get him. And a lot of times that herd that's like right in there really likes to hide back in there. Yep, in the driveway. Yeah, there we go. Definitely couldn't hit water if I fell out of my boat in the driveway. Alright. Snuck that in. I'm gonna zip back here because there really should have been a lot more deer here than there was. And we normally have at least one, if not more, shooters here. Yeah, they're just not here. Hey, no worries, Landry. I understand. It's the downside of being on West Coast time for me. Everybody else seems to be on Central or Eastern. But appreciate you stopping in, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Yeah, that is early or late, depending on how you look at it. To me, it's still only 10:20, but we'll see. See how long I make it. Sometimes I don't make it very long. Fours. I think we have a 3. Yep. Alright, so we've got a 5 there. We'll try to take out. There's a 7. That's a dink. That's a really wide 8. Alright, well, let's see here. We'll just start shooting our way around and hoping for the best while preparing for the worst. Smoked that guy. Should have tucked that. Where'd he end up? There we go. He won't go far. And wasn't super fond of that shot, actually. Now one more for good measure to help speed things up with him. Ooh, 4 in the morning, Anthony? Yikes. Well, I definitely appreciate you guys hanging around well into the wee hours of the morning. I guess you could be starting your day off with a stream. That would be interesting too. Getting up early to watch. That's a 5. We'll have to take care of that guy. I think yep, there we go. Alright, got him. Guess we could clockwork inbound, there you go. Ping that guy. We got lurking up there. Nothing too crazy. Maybe we will get out here to the blind. Any chance we can to save the pressure, we really should try to. Get in a little bit closer. Though he's attentive. Just don't go alert, my dude. Don't go alert. And alert. That's fine. Basically here, pop up, shoot him in the back of the neck and call it good for him. Hey, country boy for life. Welcome into the stream. Hope you're doing well. This nice big 8. We're just a touch high. But that's alright. Get over here, collect these 2 guys, and then head on to these next spots. Is. Got him right in the neck. Now this spot, we really cleared out last time. We could have something new here, depending on if we got more solos to respawn here. Because we did take out, I believe, 2 solos last time, as well as 2 from the one herd here. But we've had a trophy from here before. We had our piebald stag was out of this herd, and I think we got trolled here as well once. I try to block out the trolls as much as I can. Well, that's odd. Don't know where that herd is. A red deer. It's a little odd that they're not here. We're gonna reset the time and then come back there because I feel like they should be there. That's normally a pretty good spot. Go ahead and come here. Reset the time. And actually, before we go back to where we just were, I know it's kind of messing with the routine, but this spot should have a lot more deer than were here earlier. And I feel like we need to come back and check this spot again. Nothing around our side. Okay, there we go. Now they're all back. That looks like a shooter, a 6. That's not. That is. That's not. So we picked up a couple more non-shooters, but we have 2 6s and a 7. We'll start with the 7 and see what else we can get to. Alright, so the 7 went down pretty easy. So will that 6. That's 4. That's the other 4. That other 6 must have zipped off pretty quick. Which is fine. Some feral goats up there. Good for them. Do not like hunting feral goats. They tend to just anger me. Ow, ow. Oh, they're gonna kill me. I'm going to die. Okay, maybe not. Even though I fully thought they were gonna trample me to death there. So here's the 7 piled up right here. This one, where did he run off to? I never saw him run, but... Let's see, is this him? It's him coming in, so that's not going to be him coming out. I wonder if he just ran straight uphill. Yep, here we go. Grab this guy, just snuck it into a single lung. Skip those zones, go here. Hopefully this herd is back. Alright, let's see what we got. Don't see any solos over there that have popped back up. Which is fine. Hope there's something there. That's probably from that herd. Since it's a female. Yep. 6, 5, 7. 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let's see. We reload here, see if we can't get all 3. It's a little bit of a stretch, but we'll give it the old college try. Oh, let's see. That one helped. Come on. Oh, that did it. Alright, sweet. Honestly, that worked a lot better than I was anticipating. Clear out all 3 of them. Curious to see where those solos repopulate at. So here's the 7, dropped him. These other 2 kind of ran away and then, for whatever reason, decided they wanted to turn around and come back. That cost him. Hello. Let's see where... And then here's this guy we shot in the back of the neck as he was running away. I want to have this gun in hand because it's quite possible we may need to use it rather quickly once we get to this spot. Okay, so they're fleeing over there. That guy looks decent. He has a 7. Is that the only one? Anybody who is here is long gone now. Well, that's... I think I saw him right up there somewhere. We'll see what we see. But that was definitely one more. That should be his track. Yep, we did see him here. He's piled up right here. Nice. Nice rack. A little bit behind, a little bit high. It's alright. Should get quite a few here, hopefully. Okay, so he'll go down. I want to mark where he goes down because it's likely his hunting pressure will disappear pretty quick. Depending on how many other shooters we have out here. That's one. Let's maybe pan back around real quick to the right. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Over here to this guy. Perfect. That's a 4. Well, we'll go ahead and pick that guy up. Start, and then we'll make our way to our second blind up here to hit these other spots. Oh, that's gonna try to kill me. We'll run around, why not? Hey, MayNVR. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you for popping in the stream. We are glad to have you. Just out here doing a little bit of red deer grinding and working on the great one, hopefully. Yeah, shot that guy like none other. Let's see. Right there we've got a couple hanging out. It's a nice 8. See if we've got anything else. 4 is not worth it because he is a 4. We'll get out to the get over here to the blind and then take that shot. These guys are all back. Oh, I can't do that. Let's see if I can go. Yeah, we'll go this way. Alright, so we should be able to take out that 8. 240. I mean, he's out there a ways, but not out there too far. There we go, dropped him. I think those guys are all females, and I think there's a couple of little ones. Yeah. So we managed to get 3 out of here. Ooh, nice, May. Yeah, there is a lot of good money in Crocs. They'll definitely get you set up pretty well. Oh, that's brutal. It's always tough when you get trolled. Well, hopefully one is. I need to get some rare, or even just a diamond croc. I don't have a diamond croc yet. But every once in a while I do a couple runs along the coast for some money. Because they really pay well. Nice 8. Checked there. Let's go here. Ooh, nice. That's a lot of high levels. It's always fun when you can be around that many high levels. Oh, there was a lot over here. There's a 6. That looks like a 7. Let's see if we can put a shot on him. I didn't like that shot, but I guess it wasn't bad, actually. Let's try this one. Perfect, we hit him. Oh, we went to the right instead of the left. Let's try for one more. There we go. Hit him again. That'll help bring him down. I'm not sure if we're going to have any left over here. Oh, there is a 6 and a 5. And another 5. Okay. If we do something crazy, I'd like to at least get 2 of them, but... we'll see. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so that guy's way over there. We're a little spread out here, but we did end up with 4 more. As long as we can get them all picked up. Ooh, nice. The rare crocs look really good. I really like them. Okay, we want to go to that one first. I mean, Mela is one of my favorite rares for just about any animal anyways. So, and they do look really good on crocs. In the right direction. I don't want to use another ping. This guy should be right up here somewhere. Perfect. Oh, where did... there it is. It's that guy. Oh, we were just a little bit in front of him on the first shot. That's a shame. Zip down here. Pick up this guy. Smoked him. I really like the Mela. I think they look really good. I mean, at the end of the day, any new rare is gonna be a good trophy. I know that I really love getting new ones. I mean, it seems like with whitetail for me, I've gotten a ton of piebalds. That's like, come on, just like give me some sort of different rare, but I still love getting after them. I know I've got another one that was somewhere over in that ballpark of an area. Maybe I should have stayed on the quad for this guy. Because he is running a ways. Here's this guy. I'm sure that was the one. Yeah, it was the one we were tracking. Good. Double flesh shots, which is not ideal, but, you know, it is what it is. Just want to try to take a quick peek. Can't see anything. Zip back over here. Hey, what's up, lady? Welcome in. Haven't seen you in a stream for a while. Hope you're doing well. But we're always glad to have you back. Oh, spooked that guy. That's a dink anyways, so we're not going to worry about him. Should be able to cut some tracks pretty soon, I would think. Oh, well, I mean, good for you. But it definitely is a little bit more helpful when you steady your aim. Come on, give me a good shot. Give me a good shot. Alright, there's two more. But we've got to find this first one. Should be somewhere in this direction, I believe. Let's see. That's trotting back in. I don't know if we're going to be able to find that other guy, which is... Oh, nope, here it is. Okay, sweet. I don't like when we don't harvest the animals we kill, so... And when we start clearing out the hunting pressure before we can find them, it makes it a little bit difficult. We've got shot him. We've got a couple more over here. I don't know where these guys came from, but I definitely wasn't mad to see them down here, that's for sure. Got over there, 6. I could do that one. There we go. One more. And then we have got to leave here because we've got some high pressure, so Gotta clear that out. You talking about like get the money to set up the first grind, or just like being able to get stuff managed and get it set up to be ran efficiently? Because in order to get the money, oh, that's brutal, May. Hey, Laurel, welcome into the stream. Glad to see you again. Hope you're doing well. It took me quite a while to get the money for it. I mean, I kind of didn't do Great One grinding for quite a while. I just kind of was hunting around, which by doing that, I'd really like to shoot that one. We're going to go back up here though to do it. I mean, you need about probably 300,000 to 400,000 to really efficiently set up a grind, but there's also nothing wrong with partially setting up a grind and then just kind of adding more pieces to it as you go. These red deer here are spawning faster than I can shoot them all and leave. Oh, nice. What kind of truck did you get? Hopefully it wasn't too much work. Alright, there goes that guy. Okay, we have got to claim these guys and get the heck out of here. Ooh, that's a lot of motor for that truck. Nice. The S10's a nice little pickup, though. And it's hard to go wrong with a 350 small block. Whew. You'll have some fun with that. Let's see. Like I said, we gotta hurry up and claim this guy and move on to another spot. Nice, May. You'll be able to save some money if instead of using tripods, you use like waterfowl blinds or hunting blinds. Because I think the tripod stands are 16,000 a piece, whereas the waterfowl blinds are only 8,000 a piece. Oh, that's a 4. Okay, he can live. Nice, Laurel. Those are some good upgrades. Those will definitely suit you well. And the MSD ignition, that's nice. Alright. Let's see what we've got. I don't see any stags in there. Doesn't mean they're not like hiding back there, but we'll just start with that guy. piled up. I use blinds and I don't have any issues with it, May. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, so don't quote me, but I think that they reduce the same amount of hunting pressure than tripods or hunting blinds or waterfowl layout blinds. I think they all work the same. And even if, you know, they're one less or whatever, you shouldn't be pulling, you know, in all reality, that many out of a zone. Anyways, but I mean, I put out a lot of pressure in some spots, and they don't seem to care at all. Yeah, whitetail on Layton could be an issue with that. But maybe you can phase out, you know, a couple of them. Some of the lakes might be able to use the regular blinds. Save you a little bit of money here and there. And it also depends if you're wanting to get super close. Like, I know if you're a ways away, sometimes the grass renders out, but the animals are still rendered in. And so that can make it so you don't even have to worry about the grass. But that's, I think that's pretty consistently like a 300, it might be like a 300 plus yard shot every time. Which that can be a lot to deal with. These guys aren't here. And I don't know why they're not here. So we're just going to fast travel down here and see what happens. We're going to change the time. Oh, nice. I mean, 100K would get you a pretty decent start. Finding all your zones is huge. I mean, that gets you in a really good position. Then you just need to work on figuring out your shooter zones and kind of shooting down some of the less desirable zones. And then just rinse and repeat. Six. There's another 6. That's 4. So 5 and 2 6s, which is not at all really what we're after, but appears to be no solos. Nice. If you're going to do herd management, I would recommend trying to stack them so you can shoot down your other zones easier. Why are you running, my dude? That guy went way up there, which is a little bit of a bummer, but should get us 2 more. Nice. Yeah, once you get the tents and blinds set up, I mean, that's going to make it so easy to just fly through them. You know, and being efficient is huge. You know, not messing up shots, not having to chase animals around like I'm doing right now. But nice. Solos, I go back and forth about solos. Sometimes I think they're nice. I think they're almost kind of nice to have because you can shoot those down and then only have shooters in your zones, in your herd zones. While your solos are all your low levels. But it's kind of the same idea of just having an exterior zone. Just compared to an interior. And one thing I will say, and it's actually what I'm doing in this, it's what I've done in all my grinds, is I use the 300 AR, whether it's ethical or not, for anything that's not a trophy, because that way they... Oh wait, I want to try to shoot him. I don't have to track them as much. And if I don't have to track, then I'm able to get more kills per run, and just makes it a lot more efficient. So you can just get around to your kills a lot more and get closer to a great one. Yeah, it does. You know, and even a bad shot, a lot of times it still brings them down. You have to do a lot more tracking that way, but it makes it so you don't have to completely be like, oh, well, I went to this spot, got nothing, not getting a respawn, I've got to come back in the next rotation, and sometimes it's easier to just make sure they die the first time. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I like the Hansen 30-06 too. That's a good one. Right now I'm using the 303. I really like that one. There's a lot of good options for ethical guns for whitetail. But the Malamute 7mm is definitely a good option. I use that quite a bit during my wolf grind. See what we've got here this time. 6, 5, what are you? Probably a 7, maybe a 6? 7. That's a 5. Alright. So we've got some shooters in here. We'll see what we'll be able to take out of here. Okay, so if we can go him to him, I guess. Then maybe him. A little bit too far in front. Well, that should have still been 2, which isn't bad. Unfortunately, yes, you can get a great one to spawn in a solo zone. Which that's why it's important to kind of periodically check zones that you don't normally check or something like that in case you get a great one spawned as a solo. Because that would be a bummer if you wouldn't want to completely write off a location and then never go back to it. Well, we've got that herd back out on the island. I don't know where. There's a stag. There we go. Okay. There's a 7. There's our 4. Don't see any solos. What do we got on this spot? Looks like a 5. There are still no shooters, which is good. That's normal. Oh, he makes that really, really difficult. That is a super small window. But I think it worked. That's a 4. We might have... Yeah, I think we dropped him. All right, sweet. Over here. You just run around until you settle down. Thank you. Clean them up with the second shot. Perk of them not leaving that island. Yeah, it can definitely happen. And it's super important, too, that if you shoot into a zone and you, like, delete a zone or something, you definitely want to try to find that herd. Because that was what happened to my Great One Whitetail. I had deleted a zone and hadn't found it, and then my Great One actually respawned into that deleted herd and went to a completely new spot that I hadn't found yet. And so I don't know how long he had been on my map that I had just been essentially ignoring him. It was the one of the semi-auto packs came out not too long ago. It had the Hansen 30-06, the Perry 308, and the Quist Reaper, maybe? Question mark? I believe that was the pack, and I'm blanking on the name. I'm not sure of the name of the pack, anyways. That's true, Laurel. Yeah, maps that you haven't played have initial spawns. lots of rares and diamonds that way. But they changed it to where a great one will not be an initial spawn. There was a brief period of time where great ones could be initial spawns, and people were just restarting their game until they got a great one as an initial spawn. So they kind of weaseled that out. But that is why it's always important to check everywhere around your map and try to find them. Try to find the trophies. Oh, yeah. You must be one of the lucky ones then, because yeah, I don't think they allowed that for... Ooh, there's a 9. I don't know if he makes it. It's a nice rack, though. Let's see. Oop, don't want to use that gun. Okay, I did switch it. Smoked. I don't think I hit him, so we're just gonna go up that 9. Alright, let's see. Yeah, honestly, start crossing fingers and toes, guys. I mean, it looks like it's a pretty big one. I bet you he scores at the top end. Ooh, not the top end, but he did make diamond. 252. We have had a couple that are just really, really close. But that's awesome. Another diamond. So that's now 4 diamonds on the grind, 2 today. Oh, he's going to go to the lodge. Let's go. Yes, let's go. And actually, you know what? I think it is the perfect time to head to the trophy lodge and put all those trophies up. We have 2 trophies from today and 3 trophies from yesterday's stream. So we've got a couple of things to throw in here. Alright. Let's see what we're gonna do here. So I know I'm not too crazy worried about... Okay, nothing we can do there. Oh, the typical Great One Whitetail that's a rare one to get. Where are we going to put these guys? Nowhere in there. Don't think anywhere in here. Oh wait, we do have these. These racks will go pretty good for red deer. That is such a wonky red deer rack. So let's see here. And there's our piebald. We'll put him somewhere. Let's maybe go... Got 4. We'll put all the diamond red deer here. Let's see. We'll go rosewood because they're red deer, so we'll go that one. This one. This guy is really wonky. I do kind of like him right up there in the corner, though. Ooh, we almost can't even put these guys together like that. We've got to get that guy angled. Yeah, we'll have him angled that way. Have them kind of looking at each other. Right here, we've got this one then. Kind of looking down in this direction. Ooh, nice, Laurel. I mean, that's not a bad one. I mean, a great one is a great one, so I mean, you shouldn't be too disappointed about it. But I got lucky and got big rack for whitetail. Thank you. Yeah, it's coming together. Oh, welcome back, lady. Glad to have you back in the stream. We'll put that guy up there. Oh, I need to change that plaque though. I am about to wrap it up, yeah. Had a busy day today. So a little shorter stream than normal. Ooh, nice. Piebald gold whitetail. I have a couple that should be gold, but I ruined the shots on them. Hey, no worries, lady. We'll be back at it again soon. But yeah, that it is where we're gonna wrap things up. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I really, really appreciate it. If any of you are still in here from the Chopper live stream raid, thank you so much for hanging around for that. Really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Everyone in here is awesome. I appreciate the support a ton. It means the world to me. So hopefully we will be back at it again soon, and hopefully we will see you all later, and have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one.